In Burlington, students from several schools walked out of their classrooms today, calling for a ceasefire in Palestine. But they were met with a counter-protest. Maria Saru brings us the story.
Competing protests came face-to-face outside a school in Burlington today. On one side,
free Palestine!
More than 100 students from high schools across the city joining forces outside of Robinson in a united call for a ceasefire.
Students aren't going to sit here and just watch innocent lives being lost. When I go on social media and I see a bunch of dead bodies of innocent women, children, men, I don't want to see that anymore.
On the other side of the street, an older crowd of adults who said they're worried the students are being indoctrinated. None of the counter-protesters agreed to be interviewed on camera or could confirm if they're related to any students.
First off, we want the students to learn in school. We don't want the students politicized.
The collective strike by the pro-Palestinian students, staff, and community members behind me was not sanctioned by the school or the Halton District School Board. The students say they hope their walkout encourages local leaders to take a stand.
We're trying to put pressure on the elected officials of Burlington and all around Canada to show what we stand for.
It comes on the heels of an Israeli strike on a school in central Gaza today that killed at least 35 people, according to the UN agency servicing Palestinian refugees. The school was sheltering displaced families.
I can't believe that people can do this to other people.
I mean, was the school Hamas?
The Israeli government says there were Hamas fighters inside the school, but the airstrike prompted renewed calls for a ceasefire from world leaders, including Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau earlier today. The joint statement reads, "We fully support the movement towards a ceasefire and a hostage release deal now on the table, and as outlined by President Biden on May 31st, 2024. There is no time to lose." Israel, Egypt, Qatar, and the G7 all endorse Biden's peace plan, but Hamas has yet to respond. Back to you.